2018, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. It's a Wednesday, the middle of the week, and I know everybody out there is feeling good because looking at the weather coming up, woo!
I know. I'm excited. You guys know I'm a beach girl, and so anything warmer. Come on, Zach, tell me there's good news in the forecast.
Well, if you look at the weather map, not much in the way of good news, at least today. We're still under that regime of high pressure up through the Ohio River Valley. Now, one new note of interest is that area of low pressure that what resembles a tropical area of low pressure, but way too early for it, down through central and south Florida. The gradient between these two allowing for a northeast to east wind, and that wind has been going for the past 24 hours and will continue to go for the next 24 hours, gusting at times as high as 30 miles per hour. One thing of note, if you are along the coastline of Georgetown and Horry County, you're getting some of those high thin cirrus clouds moving into the area, and that is from that area of low pressure that developed this morning across central and southern Florida. That's the only impact we're getting. Otherwise, high pressure continuing to reign supreme. A live look right now in North Myrtle Beach, where it's sunny and 52 degrees. We are up into the 50s now across the entire region, or just about the entire region. That from a stark difference of the 30s we experienced this morning, and feels like temperatures that were down to 26 degrees at times across the region as well. Notice wind speeds are pretty high, 10 to 15 sustained, with gusts as high as 25, at times close to 30 miles per hour. Again, that new area of low pressure will continue to sag towards South Florida. That allows us to continue to be under the regime of high pressure for about the next 24 to 48 hours. Then by Friday, heading into Saturday, more clouds will begin to develop. We started out pretty quiet today, pretty cool too. We're up into the 50s as we roll into this afternoon. Plenty of sunny skies as well, not much of a change. What is of note is from essentially the noontime hour beyond, the winds will continue to stay high. It's not until after 6 o'clock, where the temperature is at 56, do we begin to see those winds subside tonight. That is of important notice, and we'll talk about that in just a second. Again, it was chilly this morning, but notice the 50s riding out for inland locations as well, topping out right around 59 degrees by 4 p.m. inland. All right, let's talk about those winds, because they are going to decouple. And if they decouple enough, and if we can get those winds to kind of calm off by this evening, which is anticipated, and we get the dew points to rise a few degrees, we may have a little bit of frost development in and around the 95 corridor. Darlington County is one location that I'm particularly interested in for some frost development tonight. Near freezing in some places, but if you're along the Grand Strand, don't expect much in the way of frost. It's inland locations and points west of I-95 that have that potential. Dry through Saturday, building clouds on Saturday, Sunday as well. Sunday, the rain chance, that cold front coming in late in the evening, heading into the overnight hours, will drop from the 70s on Sunday to the 50s Monday and Tuesday.
All right, a great show lined up for you for today, and a studio full of guests. Of course, we're going to start with our Hollywood Minute, followed by our video of the day.
And of course, celebrities. One of my favorite NASCAR drivers is having a birthday today from Timmonsville, South Carolina. Cale Yarber will tell you more about it in a little bit.
That's right. Of course, today's guest talking about the Future Entrepreneurs Foundation. They're here talking about a little bit about what they do, and a baton twirling competition happening in Pawleys Island.
And Ten Oaks Middle School is having a fundraiser. We'll tell you about it. Plus, David Stacy's here to talk about reverse mortgage. Is it good for you? We'll let you know.
That's right. Right after your Hollywood Minute.
Imagine if, for the first time, our heroes all lost.
We don't have to imagine it. We saw it at the end of Avengers: Infinity War. 1 month before Avengers: Endgame opens, Marvel's latest featurette for the film includes the stars reflecting on what happens next.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go. The good thing is it's always easier to build people back up after they've been broken down. And that's what Marvel's great at doing. It's that shred of hope everyone's looking for.
Justin Bieber fans want new music, but first he's focusing on his mental health. His last tour ended early due to unforeseen circumstances, and now on Instagram, Bieber tells his fans he's focused on repairing some of the deep-rooted issues that I have so that I don't fall apart, so I can sustain my marriage and be the father I want to be.
Not be a lady tonight.
After more than 60 years, a new take on Guys and Dolls is headed to the big screen. Billboard reports TriStar is working on a new adaptation of the classic musical. The original set a high bar. The 1955 movie starred Marlon Brando and Frank Sinatra, and the 1950 Broadway show won 5 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
All right, talking about our video of the day. Listen to this now. As a mom, this one's a little bit rough. Talk about a real-life superwoman. Thelma Chiaka gave birth to 3 sets of twins within 9 minutes. She had 2 sets of twin boys and 1 set of twin girls weighing between 1 pound 12 ounces and 2 pounds 14 ounces, all reportedly doing fine and in the neonatal intensive care unit.
Wow, this historic birthing event took place earlier this month at the Women's Hospital in Texas, right there in Houston. According to the staff there, the odds of having tuplets, I can't get it. It's about 1 in 4.7 billion. Can you believe that? No word yet if they planned on buying a ticket for Wednesday's Powerball. If I was them, I'd buy a ticket.
6 babies in a 9-minute span. Whoa. That's
a lot.
That sure is. All right.
I want to tell you about something that's happening Sunday now. Check out the first annual Taco Cook-Off. It's set for Sunday, March 31st at the Hot Fish Club in Murrells Inlet, right across from Russell's Raw Bar, bringing together 10 of the best restaurants in South Inlet area for a taco cook-off. The event will run from 12 until 4. Fundraise goes to All for Pawleys. Hey, I will be there.
I will too. How about, hey, if you guys want a photo, Cecil loves photos. You can come take a photo with him. What do you think?
Yeah, we can do that.
That's great. All right, let's talk about today. Today is Wednesday, March the 27th, and this is Quirky Country Music Day.
And it's also Photography Day, so take pictures. Let's go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Right.
All right, go ahead and start it off.
All right, 1969, Pawleys, Pawleys, 50 years old, TV's NCIS show, plays the forensic specialist, and as a musician, she recorded the theme song for NCIS.
And she's moved on now. She's not on there anymore. 1970, Mariah Carey, she's 49, singer, a singer in hits like Vision of Love, Touch My Body, Shake It Off. And before fame, listen to this, she was fired from a string of waitresses' jobs. She wasn't very good as a waitress.
Guess what? I think she's done just fine for herself. 1988, we're talking about Brenda Song, 31 years old, rose to fame in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, the movie The Social Network, and she was discovered at 5 years old in mall commercials.
Oh, okay. In 1939, here he is, Cale Yarborough. In my opinion, one of the best NASCAR drivers ever, retired now. He's 80 years old, and from 1976, 1977, and 1978, he won the championship. He won the Southern 500 5 times. Only one more person has done that, and of course, that is Jeff Gordon.
That is the most information you've ever given on a birthday.
And he's in Motorsport Hall of Fame. Back in 1994, he was inducted.
All right, today in history, 1967, Groovin' was recorded by the Young Rascals.
And in 1998, in the U.S., the FDA approved the prescription drug Viagra. It was the first pill for male impotence. See, I got that out. From the Know-It-All Department, here we go. I'm glad it's Friday for me today. In order for NASA to recognize you're an astronaut, I told you this the other day, you have to travel 50 miles in space.
Yeah.
How did I have it again? You have got to start checking behind me.
Right.
That's the only way we can do it.
You guys see what my job is.
That's it.
You see this,
From
right?
Know-It-All Department
We do have
today.
a great show lined up. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
And welcome back. All right, now, a financial specialist is here with us, David Stacy. And now, over the next 4 weeks, we'll be talking about a number of things that can help you get your finances right. Now, first off, when we talk today, we want to know a little bit about your history and your background on the first week now.
Well, I've been in residential home lending since 1982. And I moved to Myrtle Beach in our Myrtle Beach area back in 1999 and worked for some mortgage companies here in town. And and built a couple of mortgage operations for a couple of the local banks here.
All right, now talking about financials, what can you help people with their financial needs?
Well, the program that I specialize in now are reverse mortgages, and showing seniors how to utilize housing wealth to improve their life financially.
All right, now how can people get in touch with you if they want to know more about financial needs? There's ways to do it.
Certainly. They can reach out to me either online on a website that I have called yourhomeyourequity.com, or they can call my number directly at the office, or my cell phone, either one.
All right, there's so much, there's so much talk about reverse mortgage. It was a government program that former President Ronald Reagan put into effect. Now, what was the reason behind that?
Well, they studied the lives of seniors, and they simply wanted to come up with a way to allow older homeowners that have amassed a significant amount of wealth in their homes to be able to unlock some of that equity. Because if you look at it, the housing equity, the home's equity, is really just another asset that seniors have. And what they found is that sometimes seniors were running out of retirement funds. The Social Security simply wasn't what they thought it would be, and it's not supporting them, and they're running a little dry. And so it's unlocking housing wealth is really what the program's all about.
Now, this is a tax-free money that you can receive.
Yes, it is.
Tell us about that.
It is. It's simply a loan program that 60 to 62-year-old seniors are allowed to participate in, and it allows them to borrow against a portion of the equity in their homes.
All right, now
multiple ways they can access those funds.
And people think, well, you give up your home. You don't give up your home.
No, that's the number one misunderstanding actually about the program is that you give up your home, and you don't. It's just simply a lien against the property.
All right, that's what we're going to talk about next week. We're going to talk about more reverse mortgages. We're going to talk about the things that people say about it that's not true. That's what we're going to find out, and that's what you do, right?
Yep, that's exactly what I do.
All
Try
right,
to educate the consumers.
That's right. All right, your financial expert. He'll be back with us next week to talk more about reverse mortgage and other financial needs. We'll be right back.
All right, talking about the Future Entrepreneurs Foundation. They help provide education for underprivileged youth in Florence School District 1. We'll be talking about a benefit and fundraiser that's coming up. Two of our guests, Nefua and Cornelius, are with us now. Did I get it right?
That's
yes,
good.
Thank you.
Now, Nefua, we want to talk with you first, okay?
All right.
Tell us a little bit about what this is exactly.
Yes. Well, first, we want to thank you again for having me on the show today.
Of course.
We are hosting our first benefit concert with Zacardi Cortez. He is a national gospel artist. Our proceeds from our event will benefit our students. We're taking them to Washington, D.C. And we are asking for those in the community to come and be able to be a part of this great event that we have, and it'll be held at Savannah Grove Baptist Church.
All right, where's that at? Tell them what that is.
Yes, I'm Effingham, South Carolina, and I brought Minister Cornelius Goldstein from Savannah Grove Baptist Church, and she'll be able to talk to us a little bit more about what we're doing on the 29th of this Friday.
All right.
Well, what we decided to do was we wanted to do a community-wide benefit, to benefit the whole community. We are surrounded by a lot of people who never have been inside of Savannah Grove. So through the youth ministry, which I'm one of the youth advisors to the children, we just wanted to bring about an organization to bring Zacardi Cortez. And the concert is free and open to the public. So everyone can come in. We have vendors there. We're just going to have a great time in the Lord. That's why we put this benefit on.
All right. Now tell us when it is and all that.
When and what time?
Yes. It's 7 p.m. Friday, the 29th.
Do I need to tell you I'm coming? Do you need to reserve a spot or anything, or just show up?
We just show up, no tickets. We just love to have you.
All right.
That's good. Well, thank you. I hope you raise a lot of money there.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, stick around. We've got more coming up.
All right, coming up now, the 15th annual Pawleys Island Beach Blast Baton Competition is set for April 13th. And we've got Laura and Tanner. That's Tanner.
We do.
Your writing's a little funny to read. I couldn't read it. I'm sorry.
Of course, my fault. We're talking about a baton twirling competition in Pawleys. Laura, being the director of this event, talk a little bit about the event, and then Tanner's going to show us how to twirl a baton. How about
all
that?
Right.
Oh boy. Go ahead, Miss Laura.
Okay, so we have twirlers that come from all over the nation. and they come to compete, and we have individual as well as team competition. It's an all-day event, and it's a lot of fun, and you see some of the very best twirlers in the nation.
Very good. Now, how long have you been teaching baton twirling?
It is going to be my 25th year
So she
this
knows
year.
what she's doing.
Celebrating 25 years. Well, I've actually been doing that here in Pawleys Island. I've been twirling since I was 6 years old.
Very good.
6 years old.
Now, now this is family friendly. Everybody can come. Talk
Yes.
about time and where it's going to be located.
Yes, the doors open at 8. The contest starts at 9, and it's a $5 entry fee, which helps support the use of the facility, and that's it.
All right. Okay. Stand up. Let's go. You ready?
Stand up.
Oh boy. All
Here
right.
we go.
Okay,
Standing up.
each one gets a baton.
We get a baton?
You get a baton. I got
Boy,
one.
this is going to be funny. Set your recorders right now. All right?
Don't throw it.
All right, what are we doing?
No throwing.
All right, ready?
Okay, so the first thing I want you to do
Okay.
is make sure you have your big end up. That's like a big
Okay.
must.
I got it.
So,
30 seconds.
ahead.
Go
We have
quick.
30 seconds.
okay, so you have your chocolate and your vanilla. You
Oh,
scoop
we're gonna do
one
ice cream
side
scoops.
to the other.
Look how fancy you look. I'm going to step back and do it. Oh, look at you.
Oh, man, look at me.
Make sure it's
Look at it work.
All right, that's what you're in for.
All right, that's
Thank
right.
you.
The baton twirling competition coming up on Pawleys Island. Stick around. We'll be back. All right, coming up, Ten Oaks Middle School is having their Silver Foxes shopping den, and I'm going to tell you, I have no idea what that is, so we are going to find out all together what that's about.
That's right. It's coming up this Saturday. And
That's
all right,
right.
we've got Stephanie now with us. Tell us what exactly this is, the shopping den.
So our school is only in their second year this year, so it's new. So we were trying to find something to do that would get more people to know about the school, first of all. So we're doing a fundraiser where we have about 35, 36 vendors, 3 food trucks, and a bunch of kid activities. So there'll be some bounce houses, face painting, caricaturist, balloon artist, etc. So all the kids' activities are free. So all you have to do is bring your kids, do some shopping. There's no entry fee, there's no nothing, just purchase from your vendors.
Yeah, kind of your give back, get people to know about Ten Oaks and
Correct.
about the school. Tell us a little bit, you said in your second year of the school, you're on the PTO. What are other things you guys are, trying to do? How many students do you have currently?
Currently there's like 975 or so.
That's
This is a middle school.
Yes.
It is
Right,
a middle
yeah.
school.
Okay.
And it has grown from last year. It was only about 915 maybe.
Okay.
So they expect, the capacity of the school can fit probably about 1,200 students. But right now we're doing other events that are coming up in April as well.
Okay.
And the kids' activities are all sponsored by Sparks Toyota.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's a big sponsor and helper for us. So we try to find different ways of getting things for the school and people there.
All right, now tell them where you're located. Your new school, where are you?
150 Revolutionary War Way. It's off Myrtle Beach off of Carolina Forest Boulevard.
Okay, fantastic. There's plenty of families and kids out
Yes,
that way
we would love
fill
to see
it.
them.
Fantastic. So what time again? What's the day? And free. Come on, bring the whole family, right?
It is Saturday, March 30th, and it is from 10 to 2. It is rain or shine. If it is sunny, we will be outside. If it is raining, we'll be indoors.
It's going to be sunny, 76
I
degrees.
hope so.
We have a car show that day, too. It's going to be pretty.
It should be
I
nice.
promise you. We thank you for being with us, and we
Thank
hope you
you
have
for
a lot of
having
fun.
More
You come back.
information, you have a Facebook page
Yeah.
or a website?
Yes, we have a Facebook page. It is under Ten Oaks PTO, or you can even go to Ten Oaks Middle School Facebook page, and you can find us through there as well.
All right, so come hungry because they'll have food trucks there, too.
Yes. I love
Okay.
food trucks. That's one of my
I do,
favorite
too.
things.
Thank you, Steph. We appreciate
Thanks for
you
being
being
with us
here.
today.
We do.
We appreciate
All
it.
right.
All right. Go vendor shopping. How about
Hey,
that?
I like that. We got a lot more coming up, too.
Do
don't
we?
We're about ready
We
to wrap
don't.
the show up.
That's right. We'll be back.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Chewing gum burns about 11 calories
It's
per hour.
Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, Feedy, and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
All right, welcome back. We've had a great time today, and it's Friday for me. I won't be here Thursday and Friday.
That's right.
Going to get the grandkids.
That's good.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's Friday or Monday? They might wear
I don't
you
know.
out.
I may not
You're
be
gonna go do
back
some
Monday.
fun stuff though, right?
Oh, I've got a lot of stuff planned.
Awesome.
Good
I hope
stuff.
you have a wonderful time. And that means I'm flying solo for the next 2 days, and that also means I'm taking a little break from. I'm just kidding. We hope you have a wonderful afternoon. We had a great show today. And Cecil, we'll see you on Monday.
You got it. Everybody have a great weekend. It's going to be beautiful too.
That's right.
We'll see you later.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.